As ready as I will be.
And we're live streaming on the interwebs.
Live
Hello,
on the
everybody.
internet.
Welcome to the Rawcast. We'll be getting ready here to go in a second here. Let me just get a cork ready so I can pop the fuck out of it.
I'm excited about that.
All right. No one's listening yet, so why am I talking like they are? Because it's habit. Get this in here. All right, we're going to go live in 5, 4, 3, 12. Can anyone honestly tell me why the color green is so green?
I'm your freak of the week.
Hello, Chimi listeners, and welcome to another episode of the Chimichanga Superstar Podcast. I'm your host, Christian Barrick, and with me tonight is the infamous Professor Elliot.
Hey. Nice to be here again.
Welcome back, sir. Been the whole damn week.
Yeah.
So we bring you tidings of joy as we have grape juice that I am about to open here on air with you.
Ooh.
Tonight we're going to be drinking Freak Show, a Michael David joint. It's a wine that we found on discount.
On discount. So we thought, why not?
Why the fuck not?
That looks pretty. That's a crazy label.
Ah!
Woo! That's one of the craziest labels I've ever seen on a wine.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
bottle.
It looks like the strongman carrying two smaller dudes with a bunch of random shit.
It's like the circus meets Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yeah, that's a really good explanation.
That's really what I'm seeing there.
The black and white striped creepy man in the distance kind of freaking me out there. It kind of makes me think of some kind of reverse Slender Man.
Black and white stripy dude?
Yeah, I'll show you in a second here. As soon as I pour myself some grape juice. So,
Black and white stripy dude. Oh, look at that. Black
take a
and white
look-see.
stripy dude.
So, Professor, how's your week been?
It's been long and quite eventful.
Yeah, a lot going on.
Lots going on in my life, as it is in yours.
Yeah, I think we're sharing the load on this weirdness, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
For
There's
those
a
of
lot
you,
of weirdness being shared.
for those of you who don't know, we've got our combined show, Fantastic Feast, and where to find them. We're going to be doing a live stage of events.
Live stage event.
Which is this? This is your first stage event, is it?
This is my first stage event outside of high school plays and things.
Right, but it's your like your first stage event, or it's like your
as
show.
Professor Elliot. Yeah, this is the first live show I have ever done, and you've promised some interesting things if we reach our funding goal. So, for your listeners, we are raising money for charity for this.
For the charity in this situation is Lumos. We're since we decided
J.K. Rowling's charity.
We decided to hijack as close to the name of her upcoming film as we could, so we thought the best we could do was go ahead and donate to her charity.
Right.
What do you think of that wine?
Not bad.
Not bad?
Not bad.
Worth the discount?
That's a purple color, though.
Yeah, it's dark.
That is like a vibrant purple.
Anyways, so yeah, we decided we're going to go ahead and work with Lumos, J.K. Rowling's charity, and we have been working tirelessly, and I mean tirelessly, oh my god, to kind of get that going.
Unending.
Yeah. This is my first event that I'm working on where it's like we're hosting everything.
Everything is us.
Yeah, I mean,
tomorrow we're
like
getting
everything.
the ostrich eggs in the mail.
Yeah, we ordered ostrich eggs. We've got costuming. Oh my god, it's everything.
Full event, full scale, large event. But what are your thoughts on the wine? You made an odd face just now.
I was expecting like sweet. It's just kind of there. It's just
wine.
a glass of dark red stuff. I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing really too special about this, but I'll drink the hell out of it.
Yeah, there's nothing too special about this.
So yes, promise things. Our goal is $5,000, which is
Right.
not too.
It's not huge.
Yeah.
It's not exorbitant. It goes towards a good cause.
Yep.
Now, what you've promised, if we hit that $5,000 mark, is interesting.
Well, I like my hair. It's pretty. I got a nice blonde head of hair, and I get a lot of compliments on it. And the ladies like to touch it.
You like to take care of it.
I like
I've
to
seen
take
how
care of it.
frustrated you get when the haircut doesn't go well.
Yeah,
You get very upset.
I'm not really a vain person. I just like to feel comfortable with my hair. I
Right.
guess. But I've offered, if we hit our goal $5,000, I am going to shoot a video of my hair getting dyed a bright chimney orange and blue.
And you also promised
that I will shave your face.
Yeah, so there's that. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Well, I like the story about how that came to be, because we were going to go ahead and shoot like a little promo video, like, hey guys, I'll color my hair, and it just didn't feel right.
Didn't feel right. No.
So we just walked out the front door and didn't stop.
Just kept filming on the way.
Yeah.
If you want to see the crazy video, you should check it out on the page, Fantastic Feasts and Where to Find Them.
Yeah, and I've also shared it to the Chimi Facebook, so go ahead and take a look at that. That was pretty. That was a fun afternoon.
That was a fun video to make.
It got windy. The sun was going down. We got our last shot with the GoPro like the shadow of the GoPro right in my face, like a bunch of dweebs. Yeah. So, and then right at the very end, just shouted out, "We're gonna shave his face too." Well, I guess that's happening. Once it's on the internet, you don't have a choice. So what are you looking forward to the most with this event?
Man, what am I looking forward to the most? That's a tough one. The food's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to try some of the foods we got going.
You mentioned the ostrich egg. We can go ahead and talk about one. We'll leave the rest.
Talk about one, leave the rest as a mystery on this?
The dragon egg is dragon Scotch egg, or the Scotch dragon egg.
So we wanted to do Harry Potter themed foods.
Yes.
And a lot of those foods are obviously not available in the quote unquote Muggle world. So we've looked for alternatives. One idea that I had was doing a dragon Scotch egg, or a Scotch dragon egg.
Yeah.
That would be correct. Other way around would be like a Scotch woman laying an egg and us.
I think I've seen that before. She was really angry.
Yeah.
Then again, she's Scottish.
In any case, a Scotch dragon egg. Instead of a dragon egg, which obviously we can't get a hold of, I wanted to find two creatures that would be the closest to a dragon. Mm-hmm. So, living dinosaur ostriches.
There we go.
And we're going to cover it in alligator meat.
Yep. Sausage. Alligator sausage.
Alligator sausage, yep.
Boudin, to be more precise.
And then we're going to deep fry it.
Yep. Gonna get a turkey fryer and throw that motherfucker down.
It's going to be enormous.
Yeah.
Absolutely enormous. I have never spent so much on 2 eggs before.
I know. We got a test egg. We got a test egg first.
We did. We got 2 eggs.
Yeah.
Specifically 2 eggs, so that way one can be eaten on stage and one can be the practice round.
Which means we're having eggs for dinner this weekend.
We're having eggs for dinner for 5 nights in a row. Are you kidding me?
It's not that big.
Well, 1 egg, that's like 6 people.
It's about the size of a football, yeah? A little bigger?
Roughly. Depends on the ostrich. We'll find out.
I was wondering, do they squat down for that, or do they just kind of pop them out and hope they land safely?
Oh, they squat down.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, well. But yeah,
so you should join us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all that. We have Rachel Amanda Bryant, who will be on next week's podcast, actually.
Yeah, that should be fun.
She's going to be joining us on stage. We have Phil Warren, who I've been wanting to get you in touch with for a while now. You guys might recognize the name. He was with me on the Angeline, A Tale of Terror episode.
Right.
I was actually one of the first half of this year. That was one of the biggest episodes. Like, we got the most numbers on that one for a while.
Oh, I'm excited to have him on this event.
What's funny is because I just heard about the guy and his event, and I was like, hey, do you mind if I just talk to you? And I just thought I'd just get a story out of him. And then when he's telling me initially, I'm like, well, hang on a second. You're pretty goddamn entertaining. You just want to be on the show and tell us? And now he's going to be on stage with us.
And he's going to be trying these weird foods with us.
Yep.
The ostrich egg is the most normal of the foods that we're eating.
By leaps and bounds, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Just
leaps for one food, leaps and bounds for the third.
Oh, God, yeah. The fritter.
If you want to learn about that, you should watch one of our other promo videos online.
Go check them out.
Yeah.
And then a really fun twist of story. So we get Rachel Amanda Bryant to join us on air, or on stage, and we're thinking she'd be a lot of fun. Go work with her for a little bit, and then about 2 months later, randomly it's like, you know who'd be fun is Phil Warren. He's a character.
He'd be fun to have on.
All of a sudden on Facebook, when Rachel's posting about it, boom, you guys know each other? Wait, you guys know each other? Turns out they're fucking neighbors.
Yeah, they're next door neighbors.
Yeah.
What is this?
And then we were just at her house, her place, about a little over a week ago, filming for her show.
He may have been home at that point.
Yeah.
He may have been home while we were filming.
Rachel Amanda Bryant, she has a show called Cosplay Cuisine. We'll talk more about that next week, but you guys definitely got to check it out and subscribe. That's she's got something going pretty fun there. But yeah, so it's a small world after all.
Quite the small world. That's just crazy. I can't get over that.
Yeah. So you got anything else going on other than our event, or is that just kind of all you have right now?
I mean, honestly, it's the regular stuff. I've got the show with you. I've got Rarities coming out. This week, I'm going to have an episode out. This week, is the podcast airing this week?
Yeah.
All right, well, then I can tell people this week.
Podcast is up tomorrow.
This week, because it's political season, I'm having a special edition of Rarities where I talk about the downfall of various political parties in the past. I stick to the bigger parties instead of, because there's been thousands of parties that have come and gone, but the big ones like the Whigs or the National Republicans that have disappeared. Why they?
What's funny is Whigs. I think I brought this up to you briefly, but I knew a bunch of people who were all freaking out, like, "Oh, there's this brand new party growing. They're going to take over." I was like,
the
"What is it?"
modern Whig party.
They're like the Whig party. The Whig party's not really as new as you might think it is. No way.
And, little spoiler here. You know what caused the downfall of the Whig party?
My dog?
Slavery. Whole bunch of the members wanted slavery still, and a whole bunch of them didn't want it, and it just fell to pieces.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. I kind of want slavery, but I don't like not in the same terms. I kind of like want the whole thing of like my neighbor pissed me off, so now he has no choice but to like paint my fence for a week.
That's technically legal by U.S. government rules. Right
Wait,
now.
what?
Yeah. By here, let me find the amendment. It's 18th Amendment, right?
I believe so. 13th, 18th. It's a 10th.
A 10th? It's a 10th?
It's a 10th amendment.
It's a 10th amendment. Okay.
It's one of the 10th.
No, 18th Amendment is all about alcohol. Ha!
Oh, it's a good one.
That's a little bit wrong.
I'll drink to that.
We're looking at 14. Amendment 13. Ha! 13.
Hey, check me out.
Yeah, you were right. It was a 10th. It was a 10th.
It's a 10th.
So the official text of that says, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as punishment for crime, whereof the party shall have been duly convicted. Basically, this says that slavery is still legal in the United States if it's a punishment.
Say what?
Yeah. It was never completely outlawed. It was never completely outlawed. It is still legal around the country.
I got a few lawsuits to file then.
Right?
Damn, man.
It's possible.
Like that guy who cut me off at the intersection a couple weeks back. Oh, man.
That would be satisfying.
That guy owes to trim my hedges, maybe clean out my garage. But no, in all truth, the slavery joke might have gone a little too far here, but yeah, no, let's not bring back like traditional slavery in the slightest, please.
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's be good people. Okay, let's talk about something else. Modern topics. Luke Cage. Luke Cage is out. We're watching through that.
So you're gonna go from slavery to a black superhero in Harlem?
Yeah. They
racist fucker.
They are kind of on the nose with some of that allegory and metaphor. Like the books that he's reading and the hoodie and...
You heard the story about why they...
I know, exactly. I know the story. Tell it for the audience.
The Carhartt, it's the brand's Carhartt, I believe it's called. The actor who plays Luke Cage actually mentioned this one. He's really big in the concept of wearing the hoodie, having Luke Cage wear the hoodie around all the time. Because back in Florida, there was a very well-known shooting. And the kid who got shot, to my knowledge, was wearing a Carhartt hoodie. So they've intentionally been pushing to wear that brand. And they've even got special brands of Carhartt where the logo is up higher, to be more precise, to show, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
And it's not about marketing the brand. It's about a call-out to that event.
And that's why I'm saying it's very on the nose, the metaphors in the show. I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing yet, in my own personal opinion. I'm not sure where I stand on that. Just because it's very on the nose, the allegory that they put in this show. But it's well done. I'll say that much.
No, I'm not going to disagree with that in the slightest. I'll say one really big thing about this show that just has me hooked in every way humanly possible is the goddamn soundtrack. I've had movies that have hooked me on soundtrack. I have never had a series hook me on soundtrack, and this one, I honestly am stoked. When I found out that they got a special edition vinyl coming out, I immediately decided to set some money aside for that.
Oh, good plan.
That is going to be beautiful. I mean, just the list of people they have. I know that Method Man was heavily involved with the main theme song, and they got someone else. I cannot remember who it was.
Well, and that's the thing, is it's not just the music in the background either. They have musicians on stage in the show itself. Like, well-known musicians on the show. Really good. Really good. I gotta say that.
The entire soundtrack is just an absolute love note to Harlem. It's beautiful in every way. Drinking to that one too. I know that I've been playing the same song for like days in a row now. God Save the Chief.
Oh, that's hail.
Oh man! Now I'm just butchering. Long live the Chief. Yes, I've been butchering things all day. I'm actually extraordinarily tired today.
As am I. We've both had kind of a long... everything.
Long everything indeed.
It's, yeah. But yeah, the Jidenna.
Jidenna? Yeah. Sure.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yes, sure.
I am, as you can tell, I'm totally embedded in pop culture and know all of these names.
I know that when I heard the Wu-Tang Clan bring the ruckus,
right?
I was like, yep, here we go. Raising that shit to a new level. Which completely separates it, not just musically and characters, but just in general, the entire vibe of this is completely different from Daredevil or Jessica Jones.
Right.
While Jessica Jones felt like this long personal mission, and Daredevil's like justice, this literally looks like he's out on a mission to do right by the entire city. It's not. It's less about fighting the bad guys and just straight up saving the soul of Harlem. And I love that it's that much different than the other two so far.
Right.
And I'm looking forward to how they connect this one to Defenders, because between now and then we have Iron Fist coming out, which I'm excited for.
That should be interesting.
And
this is really when Marvel starts dipping into magic.
A little bit, yeah. And I noticed that all the magic seems to be coming from Tibet.
Yeah, they're centered around one area, but I hope they kind of stretch out from there.
What I'm looking forward to is seeing the introduction of Danny Rand and Luke Cage, because in the comics, these two are best friends, like just hardcore best friends through and through. And I'm looking forward to seeing these two meet up and become bros.
Right.
Iron Fist, compared to Luke Cage being the bulletproof man that's indestructible, Iron Fist is this young rich boy who gets left behind in the middle of the mountains because his parents get killed off in a very spoilery event. And he's trained in the ancient arts, and then he is imbued with the Iron Fist, which basically just means he has a big glowy fist that can punch through anything. Eventually, these two become best friends, and just everything goes ruckus up.
Ruckus.
Sorry, I got that word stuck in my head now.
Ruckus?
Ruckus.
Ruckus.
Bring the ruckus.
Bring the ruckus. Ruckus.
Which I really want to see them cross over the Netflix stuff with the movies so bad. And
so far, all we're getting is the incident.
The incident.
I got footage of the incident.
I got you want some bootlegs of the incident?
And the green guy.
The big green guy? Yeah, you know when he took the blue alien and bent him over and just jammed it up his butt? Yeah, I got that whole thing. I got the whole sex scene.
I got the ruckus.
I got the ruckus on camera. The big green orgy of ruckuses. Now what?
I was looking up the origin of ruckus.
Okay.
It's a combination of the words ruction and rumpus. Words that no longer really are used.
Rumpus? I've used
rumpus occasionally.
I've used rumpus.
But ruction.
What the hell is ruction?
Like a disturbance.
Oh. Well,
like an eruption. Like a ruction.
I've got an erection for you. Ruction. I like when I learn new words. Like I'm forcing myself to try to use them for like the next 24 hours.
Ruction.
Oh, what was that horrible ruction outside? I must go check. Stop trying to force new words in your vocabulary. No, there was a ruction. Didn't you hear the ruction?
Oh my god.
Ay. Aside from that, everyone's going gaga and balls deep with political drama right now, and I'm just so burnt out. I'm beyond, like, most political spectrums, I get, like, completely burnt out. This time I'm burnt out way early.
The definition of shit show.
2016 presidential campaign. Yeah. I think that's what it should be changed to. The one thing I'm going to be really strong on is Prop 60. Prop 60s. You might want to look that one up.
What is Prop 60?
Well, have you ever watched dabbled in porn, sir?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on with the porn?
Why don't you look it up and tell me what you see there in the...
Whoa! They're forcing people to wear condoms.
Yep. It's essentially going to be against the law to have sex without a condom.
You know, their heart's in the right place,
but their dicks are in the wrong ones. I mean, their brains are in the wrong ones. Sorry, depends on the politician.
True. Very true. I'd like to shout out another one. Proposition 64.
Which one's that?
That one is the Marijuana Legalization Act.
Oh, yeah. So are you, Professor Elliot, coming out as a little bit of a fond follower of the green juice?
No, I just think we need to end the drug war.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think we need to stop killing each other over something as stupid as that.
Well, let's take a look at a really good example. Prohibition. That went well, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. It went great.
Yeah.
We created some of the most powerful enemies we had.
And how did that end?
Lots of bloodshed.
And the only way we could finish it is...
by removing it.
Yeah.
Removing the prohibition.
Let's be realistic. Once you legalize... look at Colorado. Colorado legalized it.
and now the teen use is at an all-time low. Underage use is at an all-time low. They've got tax money up the wazoo that they're using to fund education.
State and counties are doing good.
They've got tourism money like crazy.
Yeah. I'm surprised that...
of course, that's going to disappear soon with all the states legalizing this.
And then, I mean, that's definitely gonna hit California. I can't see any reason.
Last time, I think it reached like 46%, which means it didn't pass, but it got close.
Yeah, you need like what little? It's just like the majority.
It depends on the bill. Some of them it needs like an actual majority, like a true majority type thing, like 60%.
Gotcha.
But in this case, I think it's an over 50% bill.
So. Legalize marijuana. Don't force us to have safe sex. In other words, what we're saying is give us the ability to make good choices on our own.
In other words, let's vote for freedom. This is America. Let's vote for freedom. Freedom to have sex how we want. Freedom to smoke what we want.
You know, while we're at it, why don't we legalize prostitution at the same time?
I'm 100% behind
If you legalize it, you just keep them safer.
Yeah, you can regulate it. Suddenly, you're no longer trusting a bunch of hoes to a bunch of pimps.
Yeah.
Who may not have their best interests in mind.
When the men and women who I'm getting assaulted here. The men and women who practice in that Jesus dog go away. I'm getting assaulted by a beast. Back on track, Christian.
Yes, back on track. Ignore the monster.
Ignore the panting in the distance. The men and women who work that profession, you know, they're not in a safe environment. There's hardly anywhere that monitors them.
You know, there's healthcare involved, right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, totally. The pimps totally pay for healthcare.
Of course they do.
That's
as well as retirement.
Oh yeah,
401k. But if you have someone to monitor them and make sure everything's on the up and up, you got a safe environment, you got all this good quality savings, they're not going to have to worry about butt AIDS.
It's the oldest profession in the world. And let me tell you how old it is. It's evolutionarily old. When scientists brought money, a constant plastic money, to bonobo chimps, one of the first thing that the bonobo chimps decided to do with that money.
Get some humping on?
Yes.
Whoa, I'm spilling wine on myself.
You're spilling wine everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
Your humping motion was a little bit too active.
Yeah, I know. Now I have red drops all over my crotch. Whoops. Lots of noise.
There's two dogs in this room. One is desperate for attention. The other has a large plastic cone, which is causing noise.
Yeah, some of you who follow the Instagrams and the other things, you might notice that Ava the Wonder Corgi has a cone of shame.
It's kind of sad. She acts very pathetic,
and she's definitely living it up intentionally. She's nope. Ava, come on, fuck. Every time we record in this room, the dogs just go nuts.
They go nuts.
Stop.
It's
go lay down.
Even if we are just sitting here on a regular basis, they'll leave us alone. As soon as we start recording, that's when they go crazy.
And it's not like we're doing anything extra. We're talking and we're active and we're interacting with each other when we live.
This is a normal occurrence for us. The only difference is the microphones.
Yeah.
That's the only difference here. And that's when they go crazy.
Yeah. That's what's so funny. Which brings up another topic. Yeah. I get accused a lot that I acted up and I play like this energetic weirdo on air. And it's so funny because I'm literally just hanging out having wine right now, and we're just picking topics to talk about.
And let me be honest, he's not playing it up. I know him on a regular basis, and he is that energetic regularly. He's not playing it up. He's nuts.
You're welcome.
That's all I have to say to your audience.
You know what I have to say to my audience? Yay! I just played a sound effect that you can't hear because you don't have headphones on. I don't even know what sound effect I just played. I just saw smiling faces and hands. Might be clapping. Yeah, they're clapping for me. That's how professional I am, God damn it.
So helpful. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. So yeah, I'm a lunatic in real life and on air. You're welcome. Let's see, what else we got going on in the world here? Oh, yeah, here's one I wanted to talk about. The Note 7s.
Oh.
So the Notes, the Samsung Note 7s were going boom all over the country.
Dear God.
And they recalled them. First things first, I want to just note one thing. When they recalled them...
Note one thing.
Yeah. They sent fire-retardant boxes to have these things sent
Now,
back.
you know why. Has nothing to do with the consumer there.
Okay.
Has to do with the fact that all of those phones are going to be collected and placed into a single warehouse. This is to protect their own warehouse. This has nothing to do with the people. Because the people at large, likely, that phone isn't going to do jack.
Nope. It's going to be a big warehouse of... Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I think we're onto something here.
What?
It's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy?
They get all these weaponized phones out there, right?
Okay.
And every phone in our pocket can be detonated at will. But the Galaxy Note 7s, they're
detonating on their own?
Yeah.
So they have to redesign the phone so it'll only detonate when they tell it to.
Illuminati. They're confirmed. That's it. I found it. I found the evidence. New World Order. We're all doomed.
Yeah.
So anyway, so they recall all these stupid phones that are bursting into flames, and they send new ones out.
The new ones didn't...
What did they change with the new ones, though, I wonder? Did they replace the faulty batteries? Did they replace some circuit that attaches to it? Did they replace a very key component in the physical aspect of this phone?
Nope.
Firmware upgrade.
What?
Pure digital alteration of the flammable device of doom.
A lot of this would have been much easier to avoid if they decided not to follow Apple's footsteps and make the battery easily removable. Weird how that works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They could have even sent out boxes just for the battery.
But no. They wanted to go ahead and keep it all in one neat little burnable, flammable package. Do you think that if you hold down the button and said, "Okay, Google, flame on," it automatically bursts into flames?
We should test that.
Anyone got a Note 7 we can burn?
Send it our way instead of back to Samsung.
Yeah, send it our way. We'll go ahead and send you a free T-shirt. That's a good deal.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal.
That's a good deal. Yeah, send us your Galaxy Note 7.
Galaxy Note 7.
We'll try and make it explode.
Any idea how much a Galaxy Note 7 is going for right now?
I have no idea. Let me check eBay.
eBay, huh?
eBay.
Okay.
Galaxy
Note
7. Let's take a look, shall we?
Please tell me they have like just a pile of ashes on sale for like $10. That's a brilliant idea. I'll sell you my Galaxy Note 7 set of partially used. Just a little baggie full of burnt ashes.
We got some boxes here. We got Galaxy Note 5s and 4s, and yeah, nothing. Box only is what I'm getting out of this. Looks like no one is trying to sell a Galaxy Note 7.
I'll sell you the box my phone came in. Is that a thing?
Wow, this one has 19 bids, and it's up to $51.
Wait, is that really a thing?
That's
people just buy boxes of used equipment?
I'm guessing because of the news that's come out. I'm guessing that's what this is. It's like a keepsake, if you will, of all of the burning.
So you could donate that money to help kids do things, or, cure cancer, or, I don't know, fix someone's broken butthole. But instead, you're buying a box to something that doesn't even exist in the box anymore?
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
What the holy fucks?
That's really sad.
Welcome to the new fucked up America. Oh, so another one that was really funny that I had to laugh my ass off.
Yes.
There's this group that's inventing an airbag for cell phones, right?
Okay.
And it's this big case. So a typical cell phone is, a smartphone is about the average size. So you place this thing, and now all of a sudden it's about the size of a small purse.
Okay.
Now if you drop it, airbags deploy around the entirety of the phone.
That can't be true. That can't be real.
It's completely legit. So, I understand, like, when these airbags deploy, this quote-unquote small purse-size case, it now expands to the size of a large purse instantaneously. Now, imagine you're walking down the street, imagine you're walking down the sidewalk, and you step off the curb by accident, and you just have that sudden fall, and your phone in your pocket, it's like, oh no, the phone is falling! Deploys the airbag.
Hell, what happens if you just walk downstairs quickly?
No pants. And a broken hip.
It sounds like the worst
I've fallen
idea
and I
ever.
can't get up.
This sounds like the worst idea ever.
I think I'm going to buy like 10 of them just so I can like be angry and have to chuck
Can you
my...
buy them, or is it just like a proof of concept?
I think someone's just kind of like building it to prove they could build it right now, and they're
Okay.
trying to find a way to refine it. But I want to buy it just so I can start chucking my phone at people angrily and know I won't cause any permanent harm to my phone. God damn, you're right. They are selling it. There we go. All right, $324 for a Note 7 used. That's about how much I sell a Chimi t-shirt for.
All right. Let's
Bingo.
do it. So, everybody listening to the show, send in your Galaxy Note 7s.
And we'll give you a limited edition Chimichanga Superstar Burn Baby Burn Disco Inferno t-shirt.
You need to get yourself a P.O. box.
God damn it. Media silence. Yeah, so
dear God.
Weaponized cell phones and deployable pocket bags.
Yeah.
Science has come so far. Oh my goodness.
Oh, God.
See, in other news, this one will get up your butthole pretty tight. Did you hear about some journalist talking about the black hole eating the thing?
That I did. They found actual evidence of like infrared radiation shooting out from the black hole.
No, they got a photo of it.
I did see a couple of articles say that. It's not true.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
That's an illustration made by NASA, and a bunch of news agencies are like, "Look, it's an actual photo." Of
And
a black
it just
hole
goes to
eating a
show
star."
how shitty journalism is these days.
Science journalism in particular.
Is it
But
really
all
just...
of it.
Would you really mostly say it's science journalism that's that bad?
I mean, all journalism's kind of going downhill, but science journalism has been the worst for decades upon decades.
Do you think that they're just
It was the first to
rushing?
go.
Do you think they're just rushing to get the article out? 'cause
Oh, yeah.
they want to be
Tonight
the first
at
one to say
11.
it? Yeah.
Something in your fridge could kill you.
Well, no shit. I could choke on something. Hell, I could trip, fall, break my head clean open on frozen peas. What? You're dropping your jaw. You looking at porn on your phone?
No, one of my packages...
We're on air, asshole.
I just got a text message that one of my packages was delivered to a locker instead of my house. It makes me upset.
The what?
Our ostrich eggs.
So we have to go.
We have to go somewhere to pick them up.
Like to a post office?
Yes.
They realize these are perishables, yes?
I'm guessing not, because they put them in a locker.
What a bunch of assholes.
It's kind of dumb, isn't it?
Your tax dollars at work.
Right?
Are you excited?
This says perishable on the side. Want to put it in this hot locker? Yeah, all right, that'll work.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We can drop it at their house.
Why would we want to do that? We just make money off their taxes. Please.
Worst case scenario, those eggs go bad, we can make the world's largest stink bomb.
You know, honest to God, we should go ahead and just take some way to take that stink bomb that's coming, get a Note 7, attach it to the stink bomb egg, then get the airbag as a deploying device. So we put the Note
whole
7
thing explodes.
We put the Note 7 in the deployable airbag,
And then drop it.
but you fill it with a different air, so that way it's more flammable. And then you not only get
Flaming sulfur raining from the sky. Mm-hmm. Especially if you drop it from a building, that airbag will deploy before it ever hits the ground.
Isn't
so
that
it spreads far?
Isn't that how nerve gas is created? Ostrich eggs and Note 7s?
Totally.
Yeah, I knew it. Science.
You heard it here, folks.
There you go.
How to make nerve gas.
We crack the code.
Burn eggs, ostrich eggs, using an airbag and a Galaxy Note 7.
I want to show you all some love and give you some serious thanks. I've noticed that I've changed things up on Instagram lately, and you guys are following the hell out of me. Like, you guys are all just like interacting with me and following me all on the regular, and I'm really loving it. You guys are starting to give me a little bit more of a narcissistic feel to my life.
Yeah, totally feed that. Yes. That's what I need in my life.
More narcissism.
I'm a more narcissistic Christian.
Please do, because honestly, let's be realistic. Let's go down the list. 1, I'm the future king of all internet media. Well, there's no denying that. There's absolutely no denying.
Okay.
I'm the future emperor of California, future president of the United States, and future ruler of all mankind.
This is all news to me.
I was going to go further, and I was going to go ahead and take over the galaxy, but I realized I'd rather just have really cool neighbors, so I figured I'd just slowly take over the planet. It's probably going to hit around the time I'm 170. By the way, I will find science to immortalize myself so I don't have to get old.
Okay.
Which I need you for because you're smart.
Let me ask you this. Will you rename the planet, or will it still be Earth?
No, it's still Earth.
Okay.
But every country will be renamed that for me.
Every country.
Christiantopia, Christian Land,
Christianopolis.
No, that's a city. That's
capital city of the planet?
No, that's just a city. That's what I'm
just some random city?
Just changing Portland's name to it.
Huh. Where is your capital? Where is your base? Let me ask that.
Oh, I can't tell you actually. It's not ready yet. So I kind of have to keep it on the down low because people are going to start swarming there and it'll become like a tourist attraction before I'm even there.
See, if I'm going dictator, I'm choosing the moon.
See, I want to have a moon but I don't want to live there all the time.
Leading ain't easy.
No, it ain't. But I'm sorry. I really got to get me a Cadbury egg every now and then, and I don't want to have.
You're a dictator.
I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk a shipment getting delayed by the rebels that decide they're going to try to take over.
You're on the moon. Shoot nukes at them.
I like my nukes.
What good are nukes if you aren't using them? Come on.
Do you have vinyl records that you don't use because they're too valuable at all?
No.
Oh, I thought you were a collector of some sort.
No.
Well, people collect shit. People collect shit, motherfucker.
Oh, God.
You're telling me you wouldn't vote for me if I ran for president in 2020?
I would not.
Why?
I would not. Because I listened to your show.
Well, I'm trying to see if Kanye could drop his his campaign and just run as my running mate. Me and Kanye.
You should give that a shot.
Yeah. I mean, I hate the dude. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely hate him. But if he's running, I might as well help give him a shot. As always, I'd like to bring the little man up. I want to make sure Kanye has a chance at happiness, something he wants to do with his life.
Okay.
The only way Kanye West will ever be happy is by working with me.
All right, we can work with that logic. Yeah,
or lack thereof.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, we're kind of burning through the political spectrum pretty fast. I really thought I don't think that it's really going to be that obscene if I run for president at this rate.
No. You can't beat what's going on right now.
We have the shit show of a lifetime, and now we got me running next time. I will be a beacon of shining hope comparatively.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Which means you are going to vote for me. Also, when I become president of the United States,
yes,
post becoming the emperor of California, and prior becoming the king of the world, I'm going to make sure that everyone who rules a country, there's no armies to fight. There's no nothing. If there's a problem, the leaders have to duel it out,
like themselves, fist to fist.
Yep. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go walk up to Putin, kick him in the balls.
All right.
Which I've heard are made entirely of grizzly bears. He has 2 grizzly bears in his pants.
Yeah, that checks out.
And a panther for a dong.
And I'm a smart guy, so you can tell that's true.
It makes total sense, right? Man, this episode's getting dumber by the minute.
Okay, you want to get to smart shit then?
Let's get to smart shit.
Things up a little bit.
Let's put some brains back in this goddamn show.
Oh, my smart shit today might not put some brains back into the show.
Oh, fuck me.
So, back in 2008.
Wait a minute. Smart shit by Professor Elliot. We're never going to give you a theme song for that segment.
It's just going to be us making doot sounds. Yeah,
one day it's just going to be smart shit. Doot.
Back in 2008, the Netherlands decided on a word of the year.
Word of the year.
Yeah, a word of the year. Basically, they have a society of... The translation is Society for Our Language. There was a group that decided to host a poll, a competition, to find the word of the year. And in 2008, they decided on the Dutch word swaffelen.
Swaffelen?
S-W-A-F-F-E-L-E-N. Swaffelen.
It sounds like it's bordering on blue waffle territory there.
It means to hit one's penis, often repeatedly, against an object or another person's body.
Oh, I do that all the time.
Yeah, so it's swaffling. Every day you're swaffling.
Every day you're swaffling.
Yeah, there you go. That's my smart shit for the day. They actually made that their word of the day. But in 2008, actually, the Belgians upped that in 2010.
How'd they do that?
Tensletje? I think that's how you pronounce that.
You butchered that, didn't you?
I totally did. The literal translation is tent slut. It's the girl who has a lot of sex with guys at festivals.
I know a few of those, and one of them is an extremely good friend. Wow, I just made this awkward. Anyways, there's nothing wrong with those ladies. I think slut's the bad word for it.
And that was the 10th word of the year.
I'd say glorified tent warmer. Glorious tent warmer. Ooh, glorious tent warmer. There we go. Yeah.
Glorious tent warmer.
Mm-hmm. My favorite kind. The glorious ones.
Yes.
I
love how Wikipedia actually specifies for swaffelen, the penis is usually flaccid or semi-erect during the act.
what was the other word for the glorified lady friend person?
Glorified lady friend person?
Yeah.
Tensletje.
Well, she would know a lot about swaffling, wouldn't she?
Yeah, she would totally know about swaffling.
Tensletje. Yeah, I don't know. Tensletje.
How's the J? T-J-E pronounced in Belgian.
Oh, Belgian? Fuck if I know.
Yeah. Belgian.
Just say tent slut in Belgian.
Tent slut in Belgian.
See? You said it right.
Wow. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I wonder if Google Translate has...
I'm going to laugh.
If I type in tent slut in English and then translate it to Belgian, does it translate it to a single word?
It's just going to translate it to, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Let me take a look.
And is it working? Nothing.
Is what working?
I don't know. I'm trying to hopefully buy time.
Oh, buy time.
I'm trying to kill the silence in the...
Killing the silence in between while I'm waiting for the computer to load because it's taking for...
God damn it, Google! Get your shit together.
Yeah, right? Okay, how about... right, because Belgian is not a word, not a language. They speak Dutch,
Dutch,
German, and French.
Spreken je Duits?
So it's one of those things.
Waffles.
It's definitely not German. I'll say that.
Krankenwagen.
Zellschlamp.
One more time.
Zellschlamp.
Now I know what I'm getting tattooed on my back.
Please. Oh, please.
You know what? You know what's really cool that
Slovenian.
Slovenian,
apparently.
I guess. And that's what that word is, a Slovenian
Perhaps.
word? One thing that you brought up to me is Sweden, I think it was that you said. Sweden, I think, has every day or every week or whatever it is, their Twitter account is handed off to a random person.
Yeah, so Sweden's official Twitter account, @Sweden.
@Sweden. Everyone follow it.
It is not...
Sweden.
Yeah, you should totally check out this Twitter account because it's nuts. Every week, they give this Twitter account to a random citizen. Literally, they pick a citizen out of a hat, and that is the person who's control of the entire country's Twitter account for a week.
I kind of want to steal that.
It's pretty amazing, honestly.
What I'd really like is I'd like to just give a Twitter account to like a random traveler, like literally just say anyone next enter the raffle and you can get get it and you can post your pictures. I'd love to do that. You're taking a little bit of a risk of people like showing a little bit too much.
Maybe.
And here I had blue waffles for breakfast. Here's a photo and a video. And me going to the hospital after.
Slut.
I pressed the wrong button.
No, I don't think you did. I think you pressed the right button.
I meant to press this one. Sletje.
Sletje?
Yeah, tent sletje.
Tent sletje?
Yeah.
I'm getting that tattoo across my chest.
That sounds good. Here, one more time. Ready?
Sletje. I like that feature where if you play it once...
press it a second time?
Yeah, it says at normal speed. You press it a second time, it slows it down because, obviously we're that dumb.
Yeah, here's fast.
Ten sletje.
And then slow.
Sletje.
Ten sletje.
But they don't do a good job of making
like an
it...
H in there.
That's the J. The
Yeah. It's like an H plus a Y.
I like how they don't really slow it down like an alternate recording. They just slow the actual audio you get previously, so it sounds like someone's a little more drunk.
Yeah.
Slut.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, I think we're going to go ahead and start winding ourselves down to a close. Any final shout-outs for the event that you'd like to throw out?
Final shout-outs. I mean, besides seeing Christian dye his hair and then me shave my beard.
No, I'm shaving your beard, boy. I'm shaving your beard.
Besides seeing that, at the event itself, I mean, you should donate just so that we can get that video, honestly.
Actually, donate because it's actually going to a really goddamn good cause.
Right?
First and
Getting
foremost.
kids homes, I
Yeah.
mean, really, that's a good thing.
We watched the video that Lumos has up there, and
It's heartbreaking.
It shows the alternative. You either you donate and the kids get homes, or you don't donate and their heads are shaved and they're put into orphan Auschwitz.
Right. Yeah, that's totally what's going on.
Yeah.
So prevent children being in Auschwitz by donating to this particular event.
Orphan Auschwitz.
Yes.
Yeah, no orphan Auschwitz in my watch.
Right.
But yeah,
donate. I mean, we're going to have all sorts of things going on that night. There's going to be food for the people who join us.
Got live music going.
Live music. There's going to be drawings.
I'm going to be...
like drawings as in raffles and drawings as in people drawing things for you for free.
I'm going to swaffle a dragon egg.
I really hope you don't.
Right there, live on stage. Watch me whap my limp penis across a dragon
How
egg.
about this? If we make it to $7,000, that's when you do that.
If we make it to $5,000, I'm going to swaffle a dragon egg on stage. Every day I'm swaffling.
You really didn't have to take your dick out for that.
Yes, I did. Yes, I so did.
On that note.
Please make sure to donate. Do you have the link that you could read off to them by any chance?
Yes, bit.ly/LumosFeast. All lowercase.
bit-ly bit.ly/LumosFeast. I've had a little bit of wine and I'm half dumb.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again for coming on the show. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep you and bring you on next week. I'd like to have you on with our other guest.
It'd be
nice.
fun.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Get a little of a trial run for the stage event that following week.
Can't wait.
Well, if you like the show, please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to follow Professor Elliot at Professor Elliot's YouTube channel.
Search for Professor Elliot. You'll find me.
Yeah.
If you didn't like the show, then you should go and
fuck yourself.
Donate to bit.ly/LumosFeast.
Yes. If you
Donate
hated
to
this
them
show,
if you hated
this show, donate to that, because then that will prove to me that I should just stop what I'm doing entirely.
Yeah, exactly.
And then go fuck yourself. Anyways, as always, I am Christian Barrick. Thank you for listening in, and may the awesomeness be with you. Every day I'm swaffling.